Hey all, Heber here. So if you just started playing Diablo 4, the beta that is, and you're a little bit confused about all the merchants that are available in the cities, then I'll help you out in this video here. So let's have a look at some of the more important merchants around. So in case you didn't know, there are actually mounts in the game, horses and such, but you'll have to reach a certain level before you can actually purchase them. And in this instance here, my character is not at that level. But the stable master will allow you to purchase mounts, so you'll get around faster. Next up, we have what's called the alchemist. And this fella here, or lady in this case, will actually help you improve your health potions. And you do this by collecting herbs and berries out in the wild, and then using that to improve your potions. Alright, next up we're going to look at the jeweler. And if you've ever played Diablo before, any Diablo basically, you know what these guys do. And their primary purpose is to take lesser quality gems and jewels like diamonds and quartz and stuff like that, and use several of the lesser quality jewels to create a better quality jewel that you can then socket into your items. So this is core Diablo and a very important part of the gameplay. So what about all that delicious loot you find out in the field, right? How are you going to get rid of that? And there are several ways to actually sell that in Diablo 4. And weapons, you can sell those to the weapons merchant here, where you get gold for your whatever it is you picked up on your travels. And I would recommend actually selling most of your stuff for gold, because gold is so important in Diablo 4. And armor vendor is probably where, well, not probably, that is where you sell armor you found out in the wild, or you can purchase armor from this person as well if that's to your liking. And again, any armor you sell here will give you gold in return. Now the last person here is the blacksmith, and that he's different. He doesn't give you gold for your loot. He allows you to extract the ingredients from whatever you picked up, and then save that for later, where you can actually create new stuff out of that. He also allows you to repair and upgrade items, and the upgrading is very interesting. I still don't know if it's worth the money. I mean, doing it once or twice, yes, but once you get up into the more expensive layers, you're better off just waiting for something better to drop, really. But it's nice to have it, so if you have a very, an excellent weapon, you can actually upgrade it and make it even better. Alright, next up we have the occultist, and this guy is really important, because what this guy allows you to do is to take what is called aspects and pretty much move them from weapon to weapon or equipment to equipment. And aspects is a whole thing in its own, so we'll do a separate video on that. But just think of it as legendary perks for the moment. Alright, so I've saved my favorite merchant for last here, because this is the purveyor of curiosities. And what you can do with this merchant is really, you have a special currency that you will earn in many different ways out in the world. That's also a video on its own. But what you do with that currency is you take it to this merchant, and then you exchange it for equipment. And you can pick which equipment you want to basically gamble on. And you could end up with something really bad, or you could end up with legendary items. It's completely random. And this is probably my favorite merchant, because you just get so much good stuff from this person here. And so that was some of the more important merchants, at least in the beta. And who knows, there might be more in the full game. I'm hoping there is. But as it is now, these are the people that you will need to visit to actually improve your build and your character. And it's very important, and it's part of the gameplay. So don't forget to do it right. So I hope this video helped a little bit and it answered some questions. And if not, just put it in the comments and I'll do my best to answer. So hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you out there.